Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'inu ala amri dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'd. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Muhammad Abi bin Abdurrahman. You can call me Albi. So today I want to give a story about Abu Bakar. Okay, story of Abu Bakar. Abu Bakar as-Siddiq was a man whose life shone with honesty, loyalty, and deep faith. Long before Islam came, people in Mecca already knew him as someone trustworthy, gentle in speech, generous with his wealth, and respected by every tribe. He never worshipped idols, and his heart was always inclined toward truth. So, when his close friend Prophet Muhammad SAW came to him with the message of Islam, Abu Bakar did not hesis- hesitate without questioning, without questioning, without doubting. He simply said, I believe. This moment becomes so special that the Prophet later gave him the title as Siddiq, meaning the one who affirms the truth. From the from the day on, Abu Bakr dedicated his entire life Islam. He used his wealth to free oppressed slaves like Bilal bin Rabah. Bilal bin Rabah. He supported the small Muslim community when they faced torture and isolation. And when the Quraysh tried to stop the Prophet by any means, Abu Bakr stood by his side like a firm mountain. And one of the greatest moments in his life happened during the Hijrah, the migration to Madinah, when the Prophet secretly prepared to leave Makkah. Abu Bakar had already prepared two camels for the journey, hoping that Allah would allow him to accompany the messenger of God. And Allah granted his wish. For days, the two of them traveled through, through desert paths, hiding in a cave while the enemy searched only steps away from them. In that dark cave, Abu Bakr whispered with worry, not for himself, but for the Prophet's safety. And he Prophet comforted him with the famous words, do not be afraid, indeed Allah is with us. In Medina, Abu Bakr was always close to the Prophet, whether in battles, in peace, or in the masjid, in the mosque. He led the Muslims in prayers several times when the Prophet was ill, uh, which became a sign of the leadership he would take after the Prophet passed away. And then and then came the most painful day, the death of Prophet Muhammad SAW. The entire city of Medina was struck with grief. Many companions were in shock. Some even refused to believe the news. But Abu Bakr stopped forward with calm strength. He reminded the people with a powerful message. Whoever worships Muhammad, now known that Muhammad has passed way, but whoever worships Allah, then Allah is ever living and never dies. Um, these words brought clarity back to the hearts of the Muslims. This moment show why Abu Bakr was the perfect leader after the Prophet. As the first caliph, Abu Bakr faced enormous challenge. Some tribes refused to pay zakat. Other, others tried to break away from Islam, and false prophets appeared across Arabia. Many believed the Muslim community was too weak to survive, but Abu Bakr believed in Allah never wavered. He declared with firmness, by Allah, even if they refuse to give a rope they used to give during the time of the Prophet, I will fight them for it. His leadership saved the unity of the Muslim nation throughout the Ridda Wars. He restored stability. He also sent out the army led by Usma ibn Zaid, the same army the Prophet and planned before his death to show that Islam would continue to stand strong. He also began the preservation of the Quran in written form after many memorizer were killed in battle. This decision was the foundation of the Quran preservation today. Despite being a ruler of a growing empire, Abu Bakr remained humble. He life simply refused to use public money for his own comfort and to continue to milk goats for his neighbor until they told him, "You are the leader now. If you do not need to do this." But Abu Bakr replied, "Leadership will not change who I am." Okay, maybe that's all from me. I'm sorry if I have some mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.